Hip Hop on the Grind with Overyt.
The man who controls the hype.
You know what I'm saying? So now, right now it is about that time for Wrapped with Skill. We got a whole clique up in the building. You know what I mean? We in studio with the Bias crew, man. Can everybody in studio, man, show some love to the Bias crew, man? Make some noise, yo. Let people know that we in the building, yo. Word up. Sibusiso Machita?
Yeah, man. Bless.
Oh, word is born, man. Man, just want to welcome y'all to the show, man. This is Hip Hop on the Grind. Basically, man, we basically the plug for all upcoming talent, you know, whether intergenerational, cultural, and all that stuff, man. And I did my research on y'all, man. Your guys' journey goes way deep, man. You guys go way back with regards to like your guys' roots, so to speak, man. Could you guys kindly, first of all, introduce yourselves individually, man? Homie on my left.
Yeah, man. Original Fruit Force Kapatila.
Sure.
Yeah, you're talking straight up with the original Afro Critical Panda.
Yeah.
Straight up from Davidson.
King the Crook. Follow me on my Facebook page, you know. King the Crook.
Word up, King the Crook.
Yeah, I feel Maradona, Don the Dragon, Eastern General. You already know, man. Lyrical Sangoma.
Word up.
And yeah, that's what's up. Bias crew in the building, man.
Word up.
Yeah.
Yo, JM Stories over here. Davidson, Peastrand represent. 26 gang member.
Word up.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah. Oh, word, gang member. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's Jovi Coach, man. Nutritious Sounds, Bias Crew, Black Sun member, Davidson represents, so you know what it is, man.
Word is born. Okay, so can we just start at the beginning, Limachita? How did hip hop find you guys as a crew, so to speak? I'm gonna pass it to you, Mary D.
Okay. I feel being a rapper, everybody knows, man. This is Davidson. All of us here, this is Davidson. These like dudes somehow, some way grew up with one way or another. Over the years in life as Davidson niggas. And because of this and that, man, Gussie stories, man, you know, we ended up coming together as a crew right now. Took a whole lot of years of building. Nakon, it was my man's Afro's ideas. Let's come together. Shout out to my nigga Remedy. Remedy's supposed to come through Fed night, but you know, hustling and stuff, you know. But it was my nigga Afro's idea. Let's come together and make this thing more symbolic, more worthy of it being alive, of us being alive and doing it, you know.
Facts.
And I was like, God, no, respect. That's what's up, man.
And when was this? Like, give me a time frame.
It's been a minute, man. 5 years.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, man. 5 years or something.
Okay, so it's 5 years, right? But then individually, how long have you guys been like within the hip hop space? Like, when did the hip hop spirit touch y'all, man?
Yeah.
Let's ask Afro, man. Afro wanna
every nigga speak for himself.
Alright.
Yeah, man. Bless up again. Yeah, like, just to be more specific on the matter, I also happen to dawn from the era of the 90s, you know. So this is when this journey began for me, personally. So it's been a long ride, but at least, you know, it's something that's worth saying. It possesses a lot of enjoyment and a lot of education in it. You check it. So as the Bias crew, it's one of the elements that brought us together. The hip-hop element, you know, that represents us to a certain extent. But as everybody knows, or if anybody else didn't know, there's something much deeper than that connecting us, you know. But I'm not going to elaborate further on that until the question is posed.
Okay, well, can you elaborate further on that one thing that connects you guys? Because now I heard just now when cats were introducing themselves, I heard a certain number being called out, bro. Yeah, man, what's up with that?
Yeah, definitely. Straight up again, we have a very intense, you know, and very deep bond of brotherhood that bind us together. beyond the music, you know, which is one of the elements that's closest to our heart, you know.
Yeah.
But there's something else that drives the bond that we all share in common, you know.
Yeah.
So we all members of a certain gang, you know, that is famously or infamously known, you know.
Yeah.
To most common people in South Africa. To be more specific, we all belong to the tradition of the numbers gang, more specifically 26, 27, you check it.
Word.
So this is who we originally are. This is what runs in the core of our DNA.
Yeah.
So this is something that brought us together and made sure that it maintains that bond. So nothing else will ever sever the tie, you know. So this is what we truly represent, but we still convey the true message that represents the true image of what we really are. Not exactly a gang, because it's just how the system undermines us, you know, and undermines the purpose of what we truly represent. But we actually members of a numbers tradition. That's the actual way that should be given to what we represent. That's the true identity. It's an ancient tradition because it comes way back from the 1800s, you know. But for me to give you more details, I would have to ask you to spill blood, you know.
Facts. Okay.
So, I'm just gonna cut it there.
Okay, now no diggity dog, bro. And how is this I could say brotherhood and all that there, like how is it translated into your raps? Because when talking to you guys beforehand and all that you spoke about this concept of gangster rap, right? And how, first of all, it started in the 80s and all that with your NWA, right? And then in the 2000s, we saw it come to light again with likes of The Game as well as 50 and all that, right? So now, gangster rap Zanzi, like how is that landscape and like what do you guys talk about within that space?
Yeah, man. Straight up, pure street approach, you know. Because that's where we come from. That's our original core and root. We come straight up from the street, you know. What you've just mentioned now, talking about gangs is what we learned and picked up in the streets, you know. But now the numbers tradition is something that was embedded in our hearts, you know. It was something that meant more than rolling with a crew of niggas in the streets. It represented something more significant, which we also know that our forefathers died for. So we come back to resurrect that spirit, you know, and make sure that the mission still continues to avoid exploitation of what we call the black race. So this is what the numbers tradition comes to represent, you know. So bringing it into hip hop is for us, you know, to reach out to everyone, you know, who is genuine enough to pick up the message that we come to bring. Because it's not about gang banging or raging violence against one another, but it's about coming together for one collective purpose, you know, to uplift ourselves from a poverty-stricken position so we can remedy our current situation and the state of affairs, you know. So it's all about improving our lives. But we can't do it just by ourselves individually. We need something stronger than us to bind us together, you know. So this is how we're bringing this numbers tradition into hip-hop, that it shouldn't just be the music that bring us together, but it should be for a deeper cause that we represent through the music.
No, it's deep, man. I just want to get the perspective of everybody else in the clique, man. Except King Fitted, dog.
Bless,
so you're an MC as well, man.
Yeah, MC, producer. All that.
Okay, cool. So like, how are we gonna take your whole clique forward? Like, what is the plan? Because okay, cool. There's hip hop on the grind with Overyt. We chilled, you know. As long as you hip hop and you on the grind, man, this is your home. You know what I'm saying? So like, but then over and above the platform, hip hop on the grind. Like, what is your plan as a producer for Machida?
Yeah, the plan, Joe, is for everyone to know us, hear us, and like understand us.
Yeah.
As my nigga was trying to explain right now, would say like we're not just gangsters, but this is like a tradition type shit. So
yeah.
So the aim was to people to know us, to hear us. That's the aim for now. People to know us and hear us.
Okay, and Mary D, can we just touch on your lineage, so to speak, man? Okay, so just a young backstory, man. I got introduced to you when I was still like 19. I was a crazy rapper, man. I'd rap about like ripping spines out and using it as a walking stick and all that, man. And then you were one of the people that was like, yo, man, have you heard of Black Star? Have you heard of The Roots? Have you heard of? And the moment I got into all of that, it literally changed my whole perspective, right? So can we talk about like your knowledge of like hip hop on a cultural level and like cultural, right? And Komzanzi, like as to where it started as well, because you seem to have a whole lot of intel with regards to that.
Alright. Okay, so you want the hip hop story Salam Zanzi?
Yeah, ma how. I got a story, but a story how.
Okay. Jesus. Here. Alright, man. So, Joe, just like anybody else in Fetu, know, I got attracted to rap somehow, some way. For me, I just once saw KRS on a video, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was, but it was interesting enough. I liked even the way he dressed and stuff, you know. It was different, you know.
Yeah.
It's way back, you know. And then, ever since I got caught up in Abu Shabarangs, Kanjal and all that, you know. Fast forward, Bone Thugs and all that, man. And then I got interested in writing and stuff. What actually got me more interested in writing is League Club. Some dudes in the hood, you know, they was in Josie a lot more than I was. And they knew the spot and they felt to introduce me to the spot, and they did. And got to League Club and I killed it, you know. Killed it, man. B-Strand, what up, you know.
Word up, and League Club is like 96?
92, 3, 90.
Damn,
92, 3, you know? But me, when I got there, well, it was 98. When I got there, it was 98.
Dude, I was like 3 years old, man.
Triple OG status, man. That's what's up, you know. But you know, in fact, what got me into writing was Abu Amu and them. And your who was it, man? You the apple of my eye. Omen. Because you know I hadn't started to write by then, but when I saw dudes they was rapping in Vernac, I was like, how? Because initially I thought they was rapping other people's songs, but when I heard them rapping Vernac, it clicked that out. If they can do it, na bang babegi le nami actual. Then I started writing from then, man. Been killing niggas ever since. You know, man, I mean, I'm the only rapper, not meaning to brag, but this hip hop, you know, I'm the only rapper that I know that's been called by Bizarna, like when nigga see a nigga, the legendary Donna, the King Peace God, like King Donna and all that, you know, but I decided to call myself a Beast-Strand General. You know, I don't know where that came from. It was a blessing from the gods, I guess. And then, man, been around in Fetchu, linked up with Sudu Tribe, linked up with Dead World Riders. You know, we almost did a project, Nabo Killer Priest and them, Nabo Guru and them. Yo man, so after all that, man, the nigga's grown up, the nigga done been all over the place, man. It's a good thing that I met up with niggas and stuff, man. Cause vele mina this marathon thing, man, it's too big for me to do it on my own, man. It needs a whole lot of things from a whole lot of directions, and it's a blessing to have met up with niggas, man. So that because it's like we like-minded, so whatever I say is whatever they say. So it's like one person dispersing their thoughts in different ways. It helps with the pressure and the weight and stuff. But been around, man. Been a shout out to my nigga L7. We was trying to introduce ourselves to the game. 26th December last year.
Yeah.
We invited all types of niggas, man. Shout out to my nigga Psychest, DJ Mischievous, Time Zone.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Empress G, Miss Manana, Siashesi, Rashid, man, Froz, that Kefa Bash. Shout out to all them niggas, man. Anti-Chris was a dope host. I hope he makes it back to the city. I've seen him with my own eyes. He definitely deserves it, man.
Man, like he hosted World War and he killed him.
Yo, he's on another level, man. Chris, respect. And then, but
I see you rocking his merch too, man. Revenge of the Boom Bap, Blood Typers, Hip Hop.
We try to support, because like I said, we try to introduce this gangster rap thing into South Africa. So we try to work with whoever is out there close by that's working, so that it's easy to tell the story and stuff.
Facts,
man, Jesus, man. Lots to say, but yo, my nigga King the Crook.
Yeah, man, like pick up where you left off, man. Okay, so just as we wrap up, man, can you talk to me about like the state of the game, like currently right now, man? Because now we got young cats in the room right now, right? And I'm just judging by their facial expressions, bro. They weren't ready to hear what they're hearing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I don't look at the and based on that, right? Like talk to me about the current state of the game and where you think the game is going, and how can the Bias crew contribute to what's currently happening?
Yes, okay, I see the game has changed, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Vanek is all good, man. Like, yo. I just talk English, bro. Okay, cool.
I say that. I'm saying, Vanek, the game has changed, you know what I'm saying? And if the game has been going on for too long, I think it needs change, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's taking the direction that it's taking, you know what I'm saying? And I think what we do as well, you know, it can be added on what the game is today, you know what I'm saying? We're not hating, you know, taking sides on the game, you know what I'm saying? But you know what we do, you know, it needs to get recognized, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Gangster rap exists in South Africa, man. We're doing it with the proof, you know what I'm saying?
And speaking of which, man, I heard a tape, I think it was a Stogie T, where he featured youngster CPT.
That one with the white, with the heart. I'm like, Stogie, what you doing? And you know, beforehand, you know, when you and I were talking about this whole thing, man, that's what came into my mind. So I don't know if you guys heard that song, and is it a reflection of what you guys go through as the numbers gang? I got to listen to the album. I got to listen to the album once. I can't remember much, but I heard that joint with I thought youngster CPT was a gangster, like I thought he was really, really, you know, I thought he was rapping, but come to find out, you know, it's all good, he's affiliated and stuff, and I the respect, and it was I don't know, you see, nice one. You see, this is the thing, I understood or rather, I'm not sure, but I felt like I understood what Stogie was doing and why he was doing it. I felt like he was trying to go towards the direction of the streets with that project. You know?
But that project was street though. Like, respect.
So now you see, this is the thing. This is why when my nigga Afro spoke about let's turn, you know, let's do this gangster shit in a much more positive way, and make a crew that makes a living off of music and stuff, and touches on social issues that might inspire or make another person think another way about other things, you know. Because when he said that, I felt that definitely gangster rap is on the way in South Africa, you know. When I look at all like the social situation right now, my bad, but it's for real, it's happening. I don't condone it or what. I'm not taking any sides, it's just what it is. You see vele kids nowadays, man, 15 years old, and all that. I figure when they grow up and they get into rap, they probably gonna start rapping about why they got into all of that, you know, probably talking about how their moms was selling over there in Hillbrow, how their pops was an addict and all that, thus giving birth to a more deeper version of gangster rap, which is what I call street rap, whereby you get to address more of these political issues that force us ghetto youth to be in the corner that we are in, and stuff. So to me, that was proper, that was dope. But like I say, it's an honor for me to have met dudes and we're doing what we're doing because Tina Vele, like we right there. In the core of it and stuff, we care more. We feel more afflicted by whatever that we're going through. Thus, we have taken it upon ourselves to make a documentary of it via Plex and Bias Crew, the rap music and stuff. And shout out, man.
No, word up. Yo, like I'm legit having issues and our technical dude isn't here, man. I'm having issues just trying to put your song onto the whole system, man. But it is here. Nah, I'm just like Pina, it's called ego, nah, and all that, nah. Like so I'm legit like having, like as you can see, like it's showing me all sorts of symbols and all that, nah. I really do apologize, but then I got you guys, nah. Just as we wrap up, nah, I want to ask you this, nah. It's gonna be quite funny and all that stuff, nah. But then you've seen me come up, right, Mary D. And okay, so as we're going up these higher levels and all that stuff, it gets dangerous. You know what I mean. So I don't want to say that like can I be affiliated? No, don't. I'm just saying, yo, man. If there's any like if I'm in any kind of trouble, man, you guys got my back, yo.
It is funny though. It is funny though.
You know, we should definitely hook up a security company.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah.
Catering for artists and stuff for the security and all that.
Yeah.
But it was a topic that my man Afro had spoken about earlier on, in terms of making these things positive.
Yeah.
As he said, it's a tradition and stuff. But it started out as a positive tradition and stuff. You know, but you know how it is, man. People turn it into what it is nowadays. But yeah, definitely, my nigga. Definitely, you got the dough. Cause as you can see, man, you know, we trying to live out here. Definitely, you got the dough. We can sit down and sort it out, man. Trust.
No diggity dog, man. No diggity dog. Okay, so like, what's your word of inspiration to the youngins coming up in the game?
Yeah.
The people that are in the game right now.
I've been talking too much, man. Yo.
Yeah, yo, man. So what's your message of hope now to like just us, man, coming up and all that? Yeah.
Okay, the message I'm trying to portray here is that if you gotta be you gotta live you. Don't try to be someone else, because all of us with my niggas, we've came from hard times, from the street, you see.
Yeah.
And the message we're trying to portray is the message from the streets, the life we live from the streets.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people live the very same life that we live from the streets, but still darken it at the same time. You see. I don't condone it's a great thing to dark reality. You shouldn't dark reality. You should be you.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
Being gangster doesn't change the person you are in the inside, as my niggas were saying right here. Yeah, being gangster doesn't change the person you are. You should be who you are. Follow your dreams. You know what they say. You chase the paper, you chase the dream.
Word up.
Yeah.
Bias Crew for the people.
Word is born. Okay, so I'm gonna play like one more because you said something about the streets, and it's just crazy how the universe is, man. So the song that just popped up here is The Streets 1759. So it's L7 featuring Power of Thoughts and produced by Star B, and cuts as well by Power of Thought, and man, thanks a lot for coming through, man. This is the first kind of interview of this magnitude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man.
Yeah. Just one word of a shout out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nangempela wenta bangabafethu. ngithi mani niphathe niqwale la nishayisana nalo full force kapatila ngolayini ngithi hayi man la ilayinini man nisifotshisa ngolayini oqinisayo nakanye phezu kokuyidalela kuzo zonke insizwe eziphonsele ngolayini wamalandana nizophatha niqwale bantu abangabafethu azikho ethi siyaqonsisa kodwa la sibheka ulayini wamaqiniso ukuthi ulayini ukhanye ngolayini nakanye phezu kwesahluko kodwa insizwe ezime ngolayini ziyaphatha ziyaqwala ukuthi eziphi lezi engiyiphefumula ngalomzuzu ngithi kuzo zonke insizwe ezime ngolayini eziphefumula isiko lamzukwana ingqaluthi isaphakama isavikele lona iflag elimhlophe shalom shalom nangempela.
Word is born. And on that note, we're going straight to the streets. 1759. It is L7 Sativa featuring POT, produced by Star B. And I just saw your text in the WhatsApps, man. Shout out to you, bro. Sorry, I couldn't play that song, nah. Okay, but let's get it, bro.
Hip hop on the grind with Overyt.
The man who controls the hype.
Hip hop on the grind with Overyt.